Hey, we are preparing. We are preparing. I'm getting stuff sorted so we can be preparing. Chicka-chaw. Grab some tools. This will be epic. I hope so, I hope so, I hope so. Screaming. If anyone's in, I am just getting a few things sorted, and it'll be ready in a minute. Alright, should grab that as well. Shut the door, preserve some heat. It's an icky day. Oh, Mother Hubbard. Got that again. Okay. Hello, 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 Rob. Good morning. I'm getting some tools out and stuff and getting ready to prepare myself. And wow, oh wow. I'm hoping a few more join, but for your sake, at the moment, we are getting up to temperature. And there is a lot of silver. And I should probably do this. Are you ready? Bing, bada, bing, bada, bing, bing, bing. Bing, bada, bing, bada, bing, bing, bing. Do, 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 do. Yep, yep, yep. I am happy. This is going to be fun. And just in case anyone wants to, this is my secondary telephone number, my Ace Bullion number. And at any point, if anyone wants, my phone is on standby. But the main thing today is we are going to Hey, Limey, hello. Mine too. I really do hope my back holds up for this epic. Well, as you guys know, I'm obviously at the pouring bench, so this epic pour. So, Silver Limey, do you know what's happening today? You are the rentman. Okay. Well, today, first off, we are going to have fun and enjoy. But more importantly, before I show the last flashcard, if anyone needs to, that is my second mobile telephone number for Ace Bullion. Anyone can get a hold of me by calling that. If you're calling internationally, drop the 0 and add the international dialing code. But we are going to be doing 1,000 grams, 1 kilo. Which I needed all of that. And someone has kindly requested that I do one. So I thought, what the hey? I'm excited. I am not what the hey. I was over the moon. If I could jump, I would be jumping. Oh yes, Limey, have a look. Are you ready? This is the big one. So right now I'm about to drop it into the furnace. Haha, cool. I'm about to drop this into the furnace now, and let's see what temperature it drops down to. That's my big one. So, even though I don't want to mess about, let's still notice safety at all times. Especially when handling this amount of silver or any kind of metals. Wow, that's a monster. I can tell you that now, guys. That weighs, well, it weighs a kilo. That is a monster. Wowzers. So we are quickly dropping down in temperature as I suspected, because I've just put that in. The time is 10:20. The temperature in here is 18 degrees Celsius. And this is going to be, I'm going to actually move this because it's going to be so hot. This is going to be one heck of a pour. So it's still dropping down slightly in temperature, but it's somewhat leveling off. Oh no, it's still dropping more. It is chucking it down with rain for the record. So let's see here, just gonna put you on hold. What? Melting. Melting the queen, of course. Treasonous. It's not gonna take a week to get up to temperature. In fact, oh no, it'll take a little bit. This is the first time I've ever put this much silver into anything. And have you seen the size of the graphite mold? Now I was initially planning to use some other molds that I have, but I wasn't 100% convinced. So we shall see. And I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can actually hear the rain, but it is really coming down right now. Well, Limey, if you want a kilo, if this comes out well, all you need to do is send me a bunch of your generic the cheapest silver that you want, bud. And then we'll work out any other details. So, obviously, I need to post it up to the assay office and everything else. One of the things that I was able to also do that was in one of the packages was I bought a larger number, letters and number stamps. So that's to help complement a larger bar, obviously. Nice and sunny in Ireland. It was lovely and sunny here as well, but it just decided to chuck it down. Well, that's okay. Well, I would always just say, as this person has done, they've sent me 34 ounces of silver, and I've calculated that silver to be, I needed 32 point something, I can't remember, but I can't remember if I put in 33 ounces or if I put in 32 and a half, and because I had to cut up some of the silver to fit into the crucible, so I did a lot. Well, it's 32 and a bit ounces. So it's over 30. There's about 33 ounces of silver in there. Because the math says that to get 100, to get 1,000 grams, I needed 32.2219606691915 troy ounces. So yeah, that's what it is. So basically 33 troy ounces should give me it, but counting in the fact that there's going to be loss with any potential sanding and cleaning up and everything else, and also evaporation, that's what is going to happen. So yeah, 1,000 grams, and we are actually rising in temperature. It's dropped. Hey Steven, how are you doing? I did start earlier than I told everyone, only because I needed to get that furnace up and running, and I didn't want this video spewing into God knows how long, because I don't know how long it's going to actually take. But we are at, come on, wow, 600 degrees out of 1,120 degrees required. How much is an ounce in the UK? The same as it is in Ireland. We still get hit with the very high tax, buddy. So No, definitely not VAT free, I'm afraid. I wish. I very much wish. Because if I was in America back home, I could be doing this very easily and happily without question. So, yep. I'm still gutted, by the way, Limey, that that has not arrived. Um, right, I'm now looking away from the screen so I can't see what you guys are doing. I actually had an old box that I thought was really cool. This one here, it's 925 in Peru, it says. And that's just obviously the outer bit with some glass, and you could replace a picture on here. And I really, really, really was desperate to see if that was going to fit. Now, I might be able still to make it fit, but because it's a lovely box, but I want to know if I can actually get that 1 kilo into this lovely box. If not, I'll maybe consider doing something like that for myself. I don't, you know, well, not myself, but for someone else. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's awesome. So right now I am just kind of working away at everything, getting things sorted. Where has my lucky one gone? Yeah, I'm going through lots of these at the moment. Where should I put that? Oh, hide it over here for now. I don't want to get it in the way of things. Ah, there we go. I knew I had one here. This is my lucky coin. This is the one that I always have, and I never pour with this one. It's just a normal Britannia. Kind of gives me luck. I always have it out somewhere, so it's going to sit right here as I'm pouring. Just because A, I love it, and B, it is my lucky coin. But yep. So it's actually heating up pretty good. We're up to like 637 now. What does it say here? No, I'm not sure about that, Stephen. If we leave the EU, we'll probably still get hit with that. In fact, we'll probably also get hit with a ton of import duty, I'm afraid. Oh, I'm bummed that my package hasn't arrived as well, because I did send you something really cool. And speaking of issues with the post office and stuff, I have a parcel right now that I'm tracking, and it came through USPS in America, and sadly, well, not sadly, I mean, 'cause bloody heck, I hope it doesn't get lost. The package, because it weighs almost 5 pounds, is 4.9 pounds. Um, it was held up in London for a little bit through Parcel Force, and now Parcel Force have it. They've only updated me this morning after a phone call, so fingers crossed. Oh yeah, 5 pounds. Wait till you see that video. If hopefully you get to see a video, but I'm not going to open up everything at once. And it's one of my friends in America who has been helping out a lot. It cost me nearly $80 in shipping to get that thing over. So in the future, we're going to split it up into much smaller parcels, and that way I can utilize, you know, the absolute maximum value to money. So yeah, but 5 pounds, it's 4.9 pounds something. So I think once the furnace starts hitting about, I don't know if I'm gonna probably go with 800 or 850. Probably about 800. I'll probably turn on the gas. Maybe about 850, just to start letting that thing heat up, because this is one hell of a mold. I've even had to do practice runs on how to get it out. a lot of things in consideration. I have a fire extinguisher really on standby. I have all of my fire protection gear for melting. That's on standby. So yeah. All right. Well, if I ever send any large parcels, the company I use is called Trans Global Express, and they're superb. I mean, they'll come to my house, which is great for me, and they'll pick it up, and all I have to do is print off the labels, stick them on, and that's it. They'll pick it up, and usually within I think at the most it was like 6 days it actually gets to the person, and that's anywhere around the world. And I've sent some fairly heavy pieces. I mean, one of them was it was 3 boxes of 30 kilos that I sent, and that was to Australia, and they got that within a week. Hey Linda, welcome on. You do not want to miss this. Because today, this is what I'm doing. I am pouring 1 giant kilo bar. So, and as I said, anyone in the UK, if you guys wish, you can use that telephone number. I have my phone, which is just over here, out of sight, on standby. This is Ace Bullion's telephone number. So this is my company, my business. You could also go to my website and click call me, and I think that will actually dial for you on your mobile. But yep, so we're doing a kilo. Super awesome. I'm super stoked. I got my lucky silver out. I also actually have other things to show you guys, just to kind of let you know. So I can't really see fully everything, but I'll move some stuff, and I might be able to, because we're up to 708 now. So this is my very heavy, monstrous, just checking what that noise was, Ace one, right? And I've started to stamp it. I used my large stamp on this. I decided to actually utilize my large stamp. But what prompted me to do my large stamp the most was a couple of these. Now this one here, yeah, that's number 1. I could tell by the feel. This is my button round. I haven't put the weights on yet, or any. Well, these two have the serial numbers on it. So, and then on a couple of the beehive ones, so, but yeah, I'm going through a ton of the stamping process now. This was sadly the last of the Ace, the pronounced Aces, but yep, a little bit more cleaning needed before it gets sent off. It looks a bit like it's dying, but the mold died, so what can I say? All of these are getting all sorted out, ready to go to the assay office. But as I said, I need to do a lot more stamping, I'm afraid. What else have I done? Yes, this is another Ace, which has it came out really nice, one of the pronounced Aces. So, and then I still have my the pour that I done on D-Day, now I'm not putting an ace on it, and I'm not putting anything else on it apart from my hallmark. So this Lest We Forget round is still up for grabs. No one's expressed an interest in that D-Day round, which is quite surprising, really. Right, let's catch up on chat and see what's going on. Yes, I have experimented with clay. In fact, to give you an idea, oh, bloody hell, I don't want to kill my back, so I'm going to be careful. I have a large tub. That's all my Delft clay. I also have, oh, effing hell. I also have the Petrobond as well. Hold on, here's one that's unopened, so y'all can see. I also have Petrobond as well. Obviously I don't mix them. Thank you, Limey, I appreciate that. I'm trying to refrain today from calling you lemon juice or lemonade or anything else. But yeah, we are at 760 degrees, so we are climbing. Well, that's good. I'm actually glad that you put the smiley face in. I'm going to give you the number 2 to hit once I say go, because I want to see what kind of a lag it is, Limey. So when you're ready, set, go. Okay, it's about a 3-second lag. That's not too bad. I know I need to get this mold red hot, but oh god, this is gonna kill me. Right. So I'm closer than the US. You're closer than the US. Okay. Apparently. One of the joys about when you buy milky stuff or whatever is you end up buying a bunch of these things, which are all going to be broken up soon. So yeah, slow finger. Excellent. So let's get rid of that out of here because I don't need it, and it'll just clog up my area. My workstation, do not want that. Okay, let's put these away. I am sorry if you get the occasional beeps, it's just in case of an emergency, so I left that on. Just Linda, just call me John. It's I'm in England, but I'm from Connecticut. So I'm in Yorkshire, and I've been here for over 2 decades. So it's nice, apart from right now that it's chucking it down with rain. So we've been at this now for what, 20 minutes, just for the record. It's risen 1 degree. Come on. So, and that's nowhere near where it is. Hey, JT Coins. Hello. Alright, I'm going to start moving some fiery type things out of the way. Ouch. Damn Route 66 sign. Okay. Alright, so for the moment I'm going to start heating this up because we're at 800 and I reckon I really do want to actually get this to the right temperature. So yes, let's start heating this up. So just in case you guys have missed this, we're doing 1 kilo. And I do have a big scale to weigh it later, hopefully. This will be a few minutes, so I'm going to leave this firing. I'm going to be right back very quickly, so you guys watch this and let's hope it stays nice and there we go, that's a bit better. Yeah. Right. So excuse me for a second, I'll be right back, and this will be heating up. We're at 826 degrees. Yes. Wow, that's pretty loud. Hey. So 843 or 44 now. But I reckon this mold has plenty to heat up. So where is everyone roughly located? Well, I know where Limey is. I think I know where Rob is. Well, you could do that for me. I think I'll be focusing on trying to hold something, so I don't want to be messing about. Alright. PA, that's Pennsylvania, isn't it? Baltimore? Is that Baltimore, New York? Yep, excellent. Wow, the temperature, I can feel it, it's getting hotter. 19, guys. So it's only been in right now for 27 minutes and we're up to 864. So that's pretty good. Oh, let's see here. One of my concerns is I don't want to heat that up. Cool. You're in rubble. Sorry, that sounds like a Scooby-Doo thing. So believe it or not, we're coming up to 885 out of 1,120. And I think the graphite mold is actually doing okay. It's obviously dissipating a lot of heat, but that's why I'm keeping a constant heat on it. And I keep spreading it over. Oh, you're in trouble. Oh dear. Do I even want to ask why you're in trouble? I'm on TV! It wouldn't be the first time. Have you ever seen America's Most Wanted? I'm just kidding. No, that's fine. I appreciate it, Limey. Yeah, that's okay. $900. Woohoo! Can I just say ahead of time, guys, this is, or this would be a nerve-wracking pour at the best of times. Not only that is it a nerve-wracking pour, but it's a nerve-wracking pour when I'm doing it live. So yeah, this is a bit scary. So we do seem to be creeping up higher and higher, because it's already 9:06, so I reckon that the silver is very quickly melting. I have it set to 1120 degrees. So, yeah. Yeah, as I said, I am just nervous. That's all I can say. I'm watching that temperature as if it's the final minutes of my life. I don't know why, but it's a nerve-wracking thing. I feel really bad for a lot of my friends in America, obviously in various parts, who just cannot make it and be part of this epic pour, but yep, 921. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you sat with the. You could have just stopped with the flask. We all know what's in your coffee, Rob. Um, Speaking of which, I should have probably got myself a cup of coffee while I was out there, but oh well. Right, time to turn this around again. Oh. The mold has to be heated because of several things. One, if you don't heat it up, you risk the chance of an explosion, meaning that the graphite will actually physically burst and explode. Two, it gets rid of any impurities. So anything that may be residual will just be kind of burnt off, and that's it. And three, it allows for, when you do pour it, there to be a very nice defined edge. You don't get, it'll come out gray and almost, I don't know how to put it, it's the silver just doesn't take as well. I'll probably grab a water in a minute, but we're at 941, 942 now, so it's almost at 10. I say that, it's, what, 180 degrees away or something, well, less than that, 170 something. No, it's really hot, actually. It's not cool at all. It's hot as heck. Hey, Cajun Coin Hunter. How are you? Welcome in, bud. I'll let everyone else fill you in on what's going on right now, what's happening, and that way it'll stimulate even more conversation. Right, give me 2 seconds, guys. You guys can obviously keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on my other phone just in case. I'm gonna go get some something to drink, and we're at 9:50 right now. Yeah, maybe take a little bit of medication at the same time. So 1 sec. Okay, what have I missed? That's true, occasion. It definitely would. And it could also explode. So 980 degrees. And I just heard the microwave beep, so I can go grab my coffee for 1 second. Okay, coffee, coffee, coffee. Gotta love the coffee. And guys, we've surpassed 1,000 degrees. Yeah, that one's my wife's coffee cup. So, but I have a matching one. Mine has a pointier handle. Usually I end up rocking a Simpsons mug. Ah, cool. Well, Cajun, I was going to use, if you can see kind of way over here, I was going to use the cast iron one instead of a graphite mold, but then I suddenly had a realization that I should not use it, obviously, because cast iron, you can get impurities, you know, iron into the silver, and of course then I'd fail an assay test. So this is actually going to be assayed, so fingers crossed. $1,012. Hoorah. And I got foam balls. Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to have any impurities whatsoever. I mean, if I'm not bothered per se about some of my other metals, like, let's grab my aluminum bars here. I'm not bothered if they have impurities. Now, this was done in an old foundry with propane. These 2 kilo bars here were actually bought. Lead I'm not really bothered about. Lead I just cast. But I don't use either furnace for this. I use a foundry furnace. And I sit down and it has to be a perfect day to deal with that kind of metal. But I do a lot of that kind of through disassembling computers and so on and so forth. Which I just going to show you. That's one of my big things that I'm disassembling at the moment. So, yep. So for anyone who doesn't know, we started this at, what was it, 1020. It's 1108. Still 19 degrees in here, which I'm impressed. And it's getting up to temperature pretty good. We have in 1 more degree. Let's come on, 1 more, I could tell you. Oh, come on. We basically have 100 more degrees to go, and then it's ready for pouring. You're not kidding, Rob. Huh. The thermostat right now is doing its typical thing where it's doing the reset. It always does that on both of these furnaces, where it hits a certain temperature. Oh, my ears just popped. It hits a certain temperature and then it drops down slightly, and then it'll go right back up. So we'll see. Whilst that's doing that little job, let's see if I can find a couple of things that'll make some of you guys laugh, because I always love to have a laugh. Are you guys ready for the deluxe version here? Oh yeah. I am definitely having fun right now. Holy cow, this thing's going to take a ton of gas to get it warm. And the temperature's still dropping slightly, so I'm getting a bit annoyed about that. I'm just waiting for it to stabilize. Deluxe, yep. Well, on the top of the furnace there, it didn't have a handle as such, and I was sent that deluxe handle. But the manufacturers actually, that furnace there, got replaced or sent back and forth a couple of times, and they eventually, quote, fixed it. Yeah. So, I am sorry if this is boring, guys. I have no intention of making this boring. Now, temperature's dropping on the furnace. It seems on both of them, on these R9D33 at the far end and R9D100, they always seem to go up to just over 1,000. And then they'll drop down maybe 10 or so degrees, as this one has done, and then they'll kind of revigorate themselves and go from there. So I don't understand it. It only happens when I have a lot of silver in, or, well, a lot of silver in, but yeah. So I think what it is that the thermostat inside is rechecking and just getting a better feel for what the metal is, is inside. So realistically, guys, I got a big question here for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is going to be successful. Sorry, 1 obviously is going to be, it won't be successful. 10, it's going to be successful. How many of you guys reckon that this pour, or actually, what is your view? Do you think it'll be successful or not? Yeah. Well, I'm not really panicking, but we're down to 1,003. We're at 1,019 just a oh, what, less than a minute ago, but it'll go right back up, so we'll see. You're extremely optimistic, Rob. I thank you for that. Oh, blast. Thank you. All this moral support. Well, can you guys see how red that tip is at the end? I'm going to go easily through. Yeah, I reckon I'll probably finish off whatever gas is in this bottle doing this one project. Hey, we're going back up again. Hoorah! Exciting news. Almost. We're going back up in temperature. We went to 104, it's now 105, so yeah, it's reset itself. 106. 107. See, so it climbs pretty quick when it does that. 108. No, because if I open up the melt pot right now, it'll drop the temperature, so nope. That was an easy answer. When you're done with this, if you go back to the very beginning, you'll see a crucible just like this. I mean, to give you an idea, it's my hand. This is a brand new one. And it's completely full. So hey, 1020, 100 degrees to go. 99. So we're in the final 100 countdown, guys. I am just debating if I should put something underneath this pot, thinking about it. And I think the answer is going to be a yes. I just had a sudden realization that although I have the water here, I may want to have it a bit higher to and off of my main mat, because I've burnt that so many times it's unreal. 1028, 29. Cocktails. Woohoo! Hey, 90 to go, 1000, oh, 89. This is the point I'm starting to become nervous, guys. Oh. Oh, dearie, dearie. Oh, come on. It's dropping back down again in temperature. Seriously. I'm going to be seriously annoyed if this thing fails. Lower. It was all the way up to 1030. It dropped all the way down to 1002 now. Oh, come on. Perhaps this is a big mistake. I really hope not. It's a very freaking long process, and my furnace is, I don't understand what's going on with it right now. It's going up and down in temperature left and right. It's going back up now. So that graphite has been in there for about an hour. So I think the average or the recommended time is like an hour and a half or something. Hey Ethan. I think what may be happening with inside the crucible is that it is, because I stacked all the coins on top of each other, and I only broke up a few, is that as it's melting, it's cooling things down and so on and so forth. If I would have used shot or anything else, this would have been far easier and far better, I reckon. But doing it this way, oh well, I know in the future. God, this sucks. I'm just waiting. I am an impatient child right now, so to speak. I feel like one. So, we shall see. Dun dun dun, that's gonna maybe happen. Do 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 do. Maybe, maybe not. I reckon that's probably what's happened, because I've stacked the coins pretty much on top of each other, just like that. Yeah, kind of wish that I would have broken them all up or something into more manageable pieces, like take out this one here, for instance. Like, I've taken them out and I've pre-cut some of them there. Or obviously, we all know shot is best. I think I'm going to run out of gas in a second, and I'm going to have to refill it. Yep, that's what's happening, guys. I'm running out of gas. There we have it. All the way open. I'm going to have to get a new bottle for this in a second. There we go, we're dying. We are dying slowly. That's it. It is dead. So what I need to do is I need to go and grab a new can. And the rain just starts pouring again. New bottle of the wrong stuff. Oops, okay, wrong one. Won't use that one. Use this one. But I obviously have to let that cool down slightly. So there goes the top. Give myself a second to let that cool. Can I touch that? Yep, I can. Don't want to touch the handle though. Most dangerous part done. Okay, here we go for the second most dangerous part, putting on the new one. Without burning myself. There we go. And I'll fire that up in a second. Let's just get rid of this canister, which is completely bone dry. Oh dear. Well, I got lots of them actually, but yeah, it's expensive. I figured I'd go through it. That's allowed that mold to cool down slightly, so I'm not really happy about that, but oh well. $70 more degrees to go. Yeah, I know. I actually had it on a low flame. Trust me, this thing can really go all the way up. But, see there. Got that on a low flame. Hello, Linda. You're in time, hopefully. And hello, Silver Husky. Wow. Hello. There's lots of people watching. This has been going on for a while now. An hour and 20 minutes exact. Well, good morning. I gotta love your name, Silver Husky, considering that I'm a big Yukon fan. But then again, I guess I'm a little bit biased about that, so hey. So what you guys have missed, or what you guys don't know, this is what's happening, guys. $57 more degrees, guys. I'm really trying to watch this time right now because I don't want to have that graphite crucible in there for too long. So I'm really hoping that we're done with the up and downs, the yo-yo effect. Coin Collector, hello. Welcome in, join the show. You're almost in time. There's, come on, one more degree and I can say 50. Yeah, 51 degrees basically to go. 50 now. Before we do. Hey, Aussie Stacker as well. Wow. Excellent. You guys are all in time to watch me succeed or fail at this pour. It's a 1 kilo bar that I'm making right now. This is the first for Ace Bullion, the first for me, and at this rate, it might be the last, but we'll see. Maybe I'll learn from my mistakes thus far. We are technically 25 degrees away from silver pouring temperature, although, as I said, I want it to 1120 just to give me that extra little bit of play. So we're getting very close, everyone. And I'm glad you guys are talking, because that means that I don't have to. Hoorah! 1077. Let's turn this up so slightly. Right. Right. We're almost there. We're almost there. Pop that into the recycle thing. That's good. Right, so we are definitely getting there. $1,092 and climbing, so 28 away from where I'm going to be pouring, and it's going to be hot and it's going to be scary. Time is now, realistically I want to pour it in 10 minutes at the most. Come on. It's now 20 degrees in here. It's 11:40. I said realistically I want to pour it in the next 10 minutes, and I think that's going to be achievable based on the current temperature. So we shall see. I put away my Lucky Britannia because I think that my Lucky Britannia was upset that I was melting a bunch of other Britannias, so I think it didn't want to see its brothers and sisters, you know, get turned into this. Well, it is getting very exciting. We're technically 4 degrees away from pouring if I wanted to. Well, 3 now. But I said I'm going to get it over the 1,000 mark, and I'll probably get as close to 1,120, but we will see. It's I'm trying to muster up the nerves and everything else. Oh, cool, yes. By the way, guys, make sure that you hit that like button. Later on today, after all this is said and done, I will hopefully give a positive experience about this. But I'll also show off the bar. If it needs cleaning up, it'll get cleaned up and so on and so forth. Who knows, when I do that, I might even have time to put a stamp or 2 on it. But I doubt it with my back, but we'll see. I do have scales. We are at 1,000 degrees, so technically I can start pouring now. I'm just kind of mentally preparing myself and getting stuff ready. So if you are out of the room or whatever, I'm about to be putting my gloves on in a few seconds. So we're definitely under the hour-and-a-half mark for that graphite being in there, the 90 minutes. Only just, but there's 7 more minutes technically to go on that. Oh, don't start the drum roll yet. We're at 1,002, buddy. But I am nervous as hell. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I hope that everything goes well. I have a fire extinguisher. I have water on standby. Lots of water all over the place. First aid burns kit. You name it. 1,003. So once we get to this, let's turn this baby up just for a few seconds. $1,005. Oh, trust me, I will. It's at 1,005. There's only 15 more degrees, and in theory, and by physics, it's by chemistry, whatever, the melting point to silver is 1,100. We've already surpassed that, but because I'm pouring such a large amount of silver, the last thing I want is a tiny bit getting stuck in the crucible. So I want to really get it out, get it in there. It's going to be quick, fast, but not too fast, not too slow. I don't want to have it splashing all over the sides. But yeah, this is super exciting. 1,008. Sorry, 1,108, shall I say. My bad. No, but I do have the other phone on standby, and I know a few of you guys have my address, so if you know the SHTF, just call it and call in my address, okay? 1,109 degrees, 1,110. 10 more degrees, and that's it, guys. Whoa. The anticipation is killing me. The nerves, the anticipation. 1111. Oh dear, I'm sorry, Linda, but thank you. At least you're still here. You're going to be watching it in literally 1 or 2 minutes, well, 2 or 3 minutes tops. 1112. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for having you guys all stick around and watching. I'm on 49%, 48% on my phone, so that's why I have my Ace Bullion phone on standby as well. Alright, 1,113. Only 7 degrees away. I reckon I can get away with putting my gloves on and getting this going. So I'm not going to be looking at the screen, guys, in the next few seconds. Once I'm done talking, I will actually just be focusing on what I'm doing. Limey, we are at 1,114. Basically, I'm going to be turning the gas off in a minute, and I am going to be pouring it. So stick around. This is really, it's happening. We really want to hit that mark here. Super want to hit it, and I want to hit it nicely. Nice even flow. There's only 5 more degrees technically, but we'll get it sorted. The gloves. The gloves are coming on. So I'm not watching the screen anymore, guys. I'm sorry. I have to really focus on this. I don't want to get burned. I don't want to have any accidents. And that's it. We're at 1,116. I can call that safe to do this massive pour. I shall wait till 1 more degree. I'm praying to the silver gods here, if there is such a thing. Yep, okay. The gas is off. The bottle's secure. Good luck. It's one very full. Oh, I can only say one thing, that is really hot. Let me pull this camera around for a minute so you guys can see something. Take a screenshot. It's cooling nicely. I am not touching that bad boy at all. I'm going to leave it for a little bit. This will take a little bit to cool down. And oh wow, look at the cooling lines. I don't know if you guys can see all that. Holy cow. Let me see if I can zoom in. I have to pull out because I don't want my phone to burn. Wow. So someone please screenshot or take a photo of that and then email that over to me, please. That is insane. But the real question is did I achieve my 1 kilo pour? I can't find that out obviously yet. You can clearly see I'm far away from it. That is glowing molten red on the outside. It's now turning nice and silvery. Deceptive, so I'm not going to touch it. That is amazing. Tiny bits of smudge, I think. Yep, that's okay. That'll clean up because I've allowed for error and for cleanup. Oh god, yeah, I still see red in the mold as well, but it is very scary. It's something, sorry about the shaky camera. Something I am not about to be opening up anytime soon. Oh, I really hope so. But you'll get to see everything in its full glory after, especially after I clean up afterwards. But I'm just going to give this a few seconds, guys, and let that cool. Make sure that you guys can see the mold. Oh, I can actually zoom out, can't I? Whoops, nope. Yeah, let's let that cool just for a second. Wow, that's hot as hell. Hey. Oh, that looks absolutely bam. I am just praying to the silver gods, guys, that this has come out the way I want it to. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, that's cooled slightly sufficiently. I'm going to flip that over as I always do. Actually, I'll probably leave that alone for the moment because I like to let these things cool on the bottom first. Oh, I could do that though. Let's turn off the kiln, shall I? Furnace. But holy cow. Oh, holy moly. Let's turn her out. I am just looking. Here we go, guys. Let's turn this bad boy out. Slide her down a bit first. I don't want to be stupid. Just in case I need a third hand. Oh, ho, 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 beautiful. Oh, you guys have, oh man, have a look. You ready? Now I have to just quench the dang thing, so hold on. That is beautiful. Get your sound volume tested. Here we go, because this is going to be quenched. Woo! Bam! That's how it's done. I feel so dang good now. Oh, can't use that one. It's wet. Never mind. Holy moly. As much as I want to touch it, I do not want to touch it right now. The water is actually at a very high temp. There's steam coming off of it. I can make what's the word? What do they say? Ramen noodles or whatever. Probably cook a soup here. Holy cow. So what I'm gonna do is, as everyone should always do, is to have some extra H2O on standby just to help it cool down. And I'm glad I stuck this on a block. There we go. Right, where am I? Where am I? Oh, yes. Are you ready? I'm just wondering if you guys are ready or not. Needs a little bit of clean up here. This has a little bit of smudge on it, but that'll clean up. I know that, and that's fine. That's easy enough done. But let's dry this bad boy off and see if I have achieved my my target weight. Oh my god. I have no idea how happy I am with that pour. This is beautiful. It is a chunky monkey. Damn, I feel good. Right, give me 1 second and I'm gonna get some scales and we'll all have a look together. I need to first move some things, so 1 minute. Let's get this giant bowl out the way. Put it over on my workbench. Okay. And get that out of the way. Thankfully that absorbed the heat, was able to dissipate. So, shall I just do that or that? Let's see here. I'll use this instead. I'm going to bust out a different set of scales deliberately because it is much larger. It's a food scale, but I'll be able to do this in grams. Let's see here. Drop that. Put that crap over there. There we go. Right. Okay. Here's the moment of truth, guys. I'm just gonna prepare myself here. Bam! 1,015 grams. That is a kilo bar. Change the unit. You cannot get any better than that for a kilo. 1.018. Damn. I am impressed. All right. Now I'm going to go clean this and I will show it off later. So there will be a video to follow up later on. It is noon. I've hit my target. I've hit a kilo. I think that has come out absolutely brilliant. Just having a look. There's a tiny little divot there, but that's okay. Wow. Look how smooth that is. That looks like almost factory on there, man. Nothing. It's just beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for staying with me. That was worth it. Wow. And that's why I've been filming and using. Wow, oh wow. 1 kilo. All right, well, I got a phone call to make, guys, and I got some cleaning. So I cannot say thank you enough for sticking around and watching me do this. My heart was going out. Oh, it's lovely. It honestly is lovely. Not a hand, no. But I'll do that in the video that'll come by later on, Silver Limey. I'll put some other bars next to it so everyone can see. But I did it. Yes. All right. Thank you all so much. It's almost been 2 hours since I've been doing this. I need more coffee and I need more meds and just wow. Thank you so much. I'll talk with you guys soon. Bye for now.